Shine Divine, my friends, welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. Today we are going to do a yes or no pick card reading. So to start, take some time to think about what your question is. Again, a yes or no question. Think about it, make sure you have it before you begin. And then take some time to really look at each of the different cards and see which one you are more drawn to. Invite your guides to lead you to which one has your answer. The crystals are there to help you if you need a little bit of extra guidance, if you're more drawn to one of the crystals over another one, I would say go with that. If you're really stuck between two different cards or two different crystals, then I would say go ahead and listen to both messages and see which one you resonate with. You can also do this with multiple questions. If you have multiple yes or no questions, you can start with one and see which one you're more drawn to, and then restart the video or, start wherever you're at and just go to the next timestamp for your next question of which one you're drawn to. But I would really encourage you to take the time now. Pause the video if you need to. I'm gonna be quiet for a moment to really let you sit with the cards, pick up on their energy, and just go off of your instinct. Which one are you more drawn to over the others? And each of the cards' timestamps will be listed below. Hello to those of you that picked card number 1. If you were curious, this is a Bumblebee Jasper that you also picked. All right, so as far as the answer to your yes or no question, your answer is no, not yet. Take more time to think on it. Okay, so not an immediate yes. There is something about this situation, whatever you're asking about, that does require a little bit more planning, a little bit more time, a little bit more thought. But it's not an immediate, just flat out no. It's just not yet. So let's pull a couple more questions and get some more information for you in regards to, maybe figuring out what exactly needs to take place in order to bring this about. 3 of Winter. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So if this situation is causing you a lot of distress, if the answer no is causing you a lot of distress, it is important to reach out to people that you know and trust and let them be with you during that time. And just know that, again, it's not a no, never. It's just no, not right now. 10 of Spring. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So definitely some of you are really feeling the stress of whatever this is and feeling like you are in it all by yourself, when the truth is you're not alone. There are people that are wanting to help you, that are wanting to help you figure this out. And so for this to come about, whatever it is that you're wanting, you need to reach out to others, get into a bit of a collaboration on it, and seek the guidance of other people in your life. The Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So again, this isn't a no, never. It's just a no, not right now. And with time and with more planning, more thought, more people involved, more help from others, you will find success with it. The power that you have in your faith and in your hope will help to bring this about. Now, for those of you that were wanting this to be a no, you're happy this is a no, I would take the message then with that, as well as the idea of bringing in other people and maybe celebrating that it's a no, trusting that the people in your life are here to support you and help you, and that it's not going to be something that you have to worry about moving forward. The answer is no. And even the not yet, it's very possible that for those of you that were wanting the no and now hearing not yet, it's not going to be whatever you're hoping no for. It's not going to then show up later, but something else is definitely going to show up later, and it's going to be something that was more of what is in alignment with you. All right, and then we also have surrender, earth, and ground. So again, for those of you that are a little disappointed that it's a no, not right now, Spirit is asking you to surrender into it and be okay with the fact that it's a no, not right now, and really take the time to ground down into your energy. It's just a timing thing. It's just the timing's not right, and there's more information needed to help bring you into alignment with where you want to be. But again, it's not a no never, it's just a no, not right now. Ask for help from the people in your life. They're going to help alleviate some of that stress and overwhelm. Have faith. Keep focused on what it is that you do want. And remember to be present in the moment. Ground down into your energy. And you'll see that this comes in faster than you're anticipating after being told, no, not right now. And then lastly, I am going to pull a card. If your question is about finances, these are specifically finance cards. These are the Angels of Abundance deck. So if your question wasn't about finances, you can still stick around if you want to and see what message there is maybe for you as well. But if you specifically asked about finances, then definitely stick around. So let's see. No, not yet. Take more time to think on it. What financial message do you have? This says abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So if you're waiting on some type of finances to be coming in and the message right now is no, not yet, it's because we need to work on this abundance mindset and believing and also feeling gratitude in the moment for what you do have in the moment. But overall, it's going to be okay. No, not yet. Take more time to think on it. Ask people for help and surrender into it. Be present. Be grateful for what you do have in the moment. And don't lose hope about the situation. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. And I'll see you in my next video. Shine divine, guys. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 2. This is a Untitled, if you were curious about that. It's a beautiful stone. Okay, so the answer to your yes or no question: embrace this much deserved time of happiness. Well, that is positive. So whatever the yes or no question is, know that it is coming about in a time of great happiness for you. It's definitely going to work out in your favor. It's going to be okay. And just remember to really embrace it. Embrace this time of being able to trust that that time of happiness is on its way in. All right, so let's pull some more cards and see what other message there is for you, for those of you that have asked this yes or no question. Okay. So we've got Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love. the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Some of you are really coming into an amazing time of either new love or a rebirth of a current love, stepping into a new power of your own psychic abilities. Whatever it may be for you specifically, it is definitely here. It's a time to celebrate. 10 of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Yeah, the hard stuff is done, and the happier, easier, peaceful, all of that is coming in. It's here. It's ready to be celebrated and embraced, and you deserve it. Don't let anything make you think otherwise. 2 of Summer, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Some of you are going to be having quite the romance. That is definitely happening for you. And if it's not romance related, if that wasn't your question, there is a sense of passion. So getting the message that don't let someone else interrupt this happy time. If there is someone that's trying to interfere with this new found like love or connection, just set up your boundaries, set up your protective energetic field, and they can't touch you at this time. Happiness is on your side, and you deserve it. Okay. Manifestation and raise your vibration. So something that you have been really working on bringing into your life is coming in at this time, and it's going to help you feel better. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel higher vibration. It's really going to be a lovely time. So whatever it is that you asked about, either yes or no, just know that the situation is working itself out in your favor. And especially if you asked about romance, the answer is yes. Like, yes, this romance is going to work out. Yes, this romance is on its way. This person, there's a lot of love here. And again, if you didn't ask her about romance, just know that this time of happiness, so whichever question answer you were kind of wanting, like you wanted a yes or you wanted a no, it doesn't really matter yes or no. Just know that the situation will be resolved, and it's going to be a time of happiness. The key here is happiness. Now, for those of you that asked a financial question, I am going to pull an Angels of Abundance card that's specifically about finances. So if you didn't ask about finances, you can still stick around and see what it says. All right, so for those that chose the Embrace This Much Deserved Time of Happiness card, what message do you have in regards to their finances? This one. Gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who you are grateful for right now. Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. So even if this hasn't quite come in for you, this happiness, it's important to be grateful for what you do have in the moment, and just know that even more is going to be coming in for you. It's really lovely, positive message. I'm really excited for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Shine divine. Bye, guys. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 3. Let's see. The answer to your yes or no question is the time has come for you to pick a side. Okay, so for some of you, you've been a little indecisive. You maybe have not quite known which way to go, and that's okay. But Spirit is saying you have what you need right now to make the right decision, and it's time for you to make the choice, take some actions, and get it going. Kind of feels like Spirit is saying the answer for you, the answer that you want, is within reach, but it's going to require you to take some action and don't give in to distraction. That didn't feel right. Let's keep going. Let's see what other message we can get to help us better understand this answer. Okay, so we've got 8 of Summer, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yeah, for some of you, it's also like the, what is it called? The lost cost? No, sunk fallacy. What is it called? The lost cost, sunk cost. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? It's the idea where you've already put so much time and energy into one specific thing that you just keep doing it because you're like, I've already put in all of this time. But if that thing that you're doing isn't making you happy, it's not bringing you any type of joy, then it's better to just cut ties and make a major life change and try something new. Make the decision, pick the side that is going to improve your life instead of continuing to waste it, because the time is going to continue on. Whether you make the change now or not, change to try something new, 5 years are going to go by no matter what. So I think Spirit is really saying, like, make a choice and stick to it, and you're gonna be fine. Prince of Spring, immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So if you asked about a relationship, then this is definitely a yes. Like, yes, it's time for you to take action in that. It's time to, make a choice. But there's definitely, for all of you, there's definitely action, a choice that needs to be made to bring about the answer that you're wanting. 9 of Summer, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Guys, you really have the power to make the change that you want, to pick the side that you want. It's going to work out in your favor, but it does require you to maybe take some action. Don't just wait around for it. Okay. Yeah. This is all part of your sacred plan. And once you take this action, you're going to be doing it with ease and grace. It's like right now, for some of you especially, you are so just stuck in doing something the same way, or you're so stuck in your own indecision that nothing can change, nothing can move. But once you pick a side, once you make a decision, once you decide this is what I want, it's gonna flow with ease and grace. Oh, I'm excited for you guys. Like, there really is a big change that's going to happen for you once you decide what it is. Once you pick that side, things are gonna just start flowing. Okay, so these are financial cards. These are the Angels of Abundance cards. So if your question was specifically about finance, this is for you. Woo! If you didn't ask about finance, that's okay. Stick around, see what it says. If it resonates, then it's for you as well. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So again, if you asked a financial question and the answer is it's time to make a choice, it's time to make a decision, make sure that you are taking this to heart and putting money aside just a little bit, if that's all you can do, to invest in yourself, because ultimately it's your life. You're the one that needs to be making the decisions, taking the actions, and paying yourself first is going to help you invest in that future that you want. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in the next video. Shine divine. Bye guys. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 4. This is a Herkimer diamond, if you were curious. Now let's see what the answer to your yes or no question is. No. Pretty straightforward. No. Okay, end of video. Bye guys. No, I'm just kidding. So for some of you, this big immediate no feels hard. This feels like not what you were wanting. It doesn't feel encouraging or inspiring. But I want you to take a moment to just breathe and just trust that you will get it figured out, whatever it is. And sometimes a no is leading to something even better. First and foremost, to those of you that wanted a no, then you're celebrating. You don't even need to keep watching. Just woohoo, no. But we are going to pull some more cards, get a little bit more clarity and understanding. Why is it a no? Is there anything we can do to change the no if we're wanting to change the no? And help us understand better why the answer is no. And that one. Okay. Ace of Autumn. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project. A happy change in your career. For those of you that were like borderline devastated by this no, just understand that, again, like I said, sometimes when something is a no, it's because there's something so much better. This Ace of Autumn, this windfall of money, advice, assistance, a very successful project, a happy change, like there's a divine reason why it's a no today. 8 of Winter. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Sometimes the thing that is preventing us from getting what we want is that lack of self-confidence. And it's really a very personal journey that you have to go on if you are struggling with low self-worth, low self-confidence, is to dive in and ask for help from others to help you build that self-confidence. And I'm not saying like, you know, rely only on the opinions of others, because that's not going to help your self-confidence at all. But trusting that you were created and that you have a life worth living, that you have a lot of amazing qualities, and just existing in yourself as you are right in this moment is enough. It's so enough. And like, there isn't this like big, huge thing that has to happen in order for you to become worthy. You already are worthy. And once you start believing in that personal power of yours, amazing things are going to happen and you will have an awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in action. This no is just a temporary pause in action. There is something so much better on the other side of this no. Something that you just can't see yet, but will come into your reality But it does feel like there is a message from Spirit about that self-worth, that self-confidence, self-love, self-acceptance. You deserve to feel good about yourself. And Spirit wants you to see that. And sometimes being told no just ignites a fire within you to like prove it wrong. It's like, oh, you're going to tell me no? Watch me prove you wrong. Like, that can be very powerful as well. And I feel like for some of you, that's exactly what this is just now you're going to prove this no wrong. And actually, you're going to get what you want, exactly like you want, exactly how you want it, exactly when you want it. And it's because it has now created that passion, fire within you. And that can be very powerful. Okay, so then this says forgiveness and understanding and composure. So for some of you, this no is directly connected with, another person, or I guess even within yourself. And there's a message there for forgiveness and being composed, being able to regulate your emotions. The no is because there's a requirement of being able to calm down, keep yourself composed with whatever it may be. I feel like there's some internal work that needs to take place to help create a positive change. But don't forget that this card came out. This no is leading you towards a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project. A happy change in your career. This no is going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Okay, next we're going to pick from the Angels of Abundance deck. These are financial cards. So if your question was specifically about finances, then this is for you. If you didn't ask about finances, it's still for you. See if it resonates. Declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I really feel a lot of passion coming from some of you about this no. It's now lighting you up to prove it wrong. And I'm wishing you all the best. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 5. This is a cat's eye. Really beautiful green. All right, so the answer to your yes or no question is, remember why you agreed to this in the first place. Okay, so for some of you, you are like right in the middle of something that feels very intense and very hard. You're in the middle of the challenge, whatever it is. And Spirit is saying, remember why you started. Remember why you started all that time ago. And that's what's going to help keep you going with whatever the situation is. And try not to lose steam for the work that you are putting in to whatever it may be. But let's pull some more cards and see what other message there is for you in regards to this answer. Remember why you agreed to this in the first place. So we've got 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Some of you are, again, you're just stuck in the middle of it and it's hard to see out. And it's because of that, it's like you're afraid to take the next step and to keep going, pushing forward. But you've got this like really incredible power, rainbow energy that's like, you've got that power coming out, as you just need to take the action. Your power comes from making a decision. Ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in the fear and worry. So again, some of you, you're just stuck in the middle of this, and you just feel like you can't move. And so the important thing is to remember why you even agreed to start it in the first place, because you're not actually trapped. It's just an illusion. You don't actually have what you feel is holding you down. That's just your ego speaking. You have all the power to get through that and to make that next step, take that next step, make that next decision. King of Spring, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Yeah, you've got the power. It's just your ego right now that's trying to keep you like scared and trapped, but it's just an illusion. You just need to make a decision. You just need to take the next action, and it's gonna help you get through. And the reason why the answer isn't really a yes or no is because what it requires of you is to remember why you said yes in the first place. And if you're thinking, well, I'm not, like, I didn't choose this, I didn't make the choice to start this in the first place, which, is probably true for you. I'm not saying it's not, but then the answer is less of like, remember why you agreed to it, and just remember like the what took place to get you to where you're at right now, and why you don't want to go back there, why that no longer serves you. Remember that. And remember that the power you have is in the actions that you take. But this King of Spring is on its way in. Like, keep pushing through. Don't let your ego try to convince you that you need to be playing small. Because once you break through, that's when this King of Spring energy comes in. Mother, Father, God, and angelic protection, you are divinely protected right now. Whatever the situation is, you're spiritually protected, you're physically protected. Like, it's safe to make a decision, it's safe to take action, and Spirit is saying go for it. You're not stuck. And don't let your ego trick you into thinking you are stuck, because you're not. Okay, next we're gonna pull, for the final card, a financial card. These are from the Angel of Abundance Oracle deck. So if your question was specifically about abundance, this is for you. If you didn't ask about abundance or finances, it's okay. You can still stick around and see what the card has in store for you, what the message is for you. But for all of you, just keep going. Keep going. You have so much more power than you're giving yourself credit for. It's safe to take action, and keep in mind why you agreed to whatever it is, and try and find that passion again for it. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Yeah. Don't let your ego run your life for you. Really try and work on accepting your ego as it is, but detach from it and tap into your higher self energy. Because the challenges you are feeling are just an illusion, and that King of Spring energy is ready to come in once you're ready to keep going, keep pushing through, make a decision. That's where your power is. Good luck with it. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 6. Now, before I started this, I was like, you know what? This is the special group. I don't know why. It's just a vibe that I was feeling. I'm like, this is the group. There's something unique. There's something special about this group in particular, those that picked this one. I don't know why, but I'm going with it, and I decided to let you know. So, yeah, you're special. You're unique. I'm really excited to get started. This is a desert rose, which is the crystal. It's not really a crystal, but it was on the card that you picked. I love desert rose. Okay, let's get into it. The answer to your yes or no question: yes. Ask for some help. You don't have to go it alone. All right. So for those of you that were hopeful for a yes, that a yes is going to make a positive change in your life, well, you've got it, but it is important for you to not do it alone. Know that you do have other people on your side to either help with some type of guidance or like actually help within whatever it is with like a specific task. Be able to delegate if there's like a lot of moving parts to whatever it is that you were asking about. Just know that yes, but it's okay to ask for help, and you don't have to do it by yourself. You don't have to do it alone. And even if that just means asking for help from your spirit team to be actively involved in whatever it is, I also think that that is a big part of it as well for some of you. So let's pull some more questions. Let's see what other information there is in regards to our answer, which is yes, but ask for some help. Don't do it alone. Okay. And if you were anticipating or wanting the answer to be no, I think that in this case, it's still very encouraged to ask for help about it. And you're not alone either. Like, it's really important for you to, be in community with others. And almost like there needs to be some type of deliberation, some type of conversation that needs to take place where ideas are being like hashed out for some of you. All right, so let's see. We've got Princess of Summer, a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Five of Summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Some of you have been really stressed, really anxious about what it is that you've been asking about. And the message for you specifically really is, don't do it alone. Ask for help. Even if the help that you're asking is more of just like, hey, can I run something by you? I just need someone to be there while I'm verbally processing. I need someone to bounce ideas off of. I feel like for some of you, that's all it really is, because right now you're just so stuck in the overthinking mode, and it's all just internal inside you. And so you're focusing on all of these like anxieties and these fears, when really what will make it better is to kind of share that. And the people that you ask to help you are gonna help you kind of like filter through that and really determine like the best course of action for you. 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over-analyzing the options. Yeah, some of you are definitely stuck in a like thought spiral where you just keep going over and over and over the same thoughts, and some of it might be obsessive. And so regardless of what the question, regardless of what it is you're asking specifically about, it's really important to involve someone else to kind of help clear your mind a bit, and just to work more on externally processing instead of going internal so much. But there is definitely someone in your vicinity that wants to help you through this and be that compassionate friend. And in doing so, it's really going to help you figure out whatever the situation is. I love this. Friendship and union. You're not alone. You don't have to go it alone. Ask for help. There is someone that wants to help you through this, whatever it may be. They want to help collaborate. They want to help you get it figured out. And you are so divinely loved. You are never alone. Even when you are physically alone, you are never alone. Your guides are with you at all time. You have ancestors, you have angels, you have your higher self, you have the divine. You are never alone. But you also have like physical friends, other people in your life that want to be there and want to help you. And for some of you, there's like this hesitancy, there's a real resistance to asking for help. There's a quail outside my window. There's a resistance, a hesitancy of asking for help because you don't want to be a burden, but you're not a burden. You are such a delight. Oh my gosh, you are such a delight. People want to help. People feel good when they help others. And so for you, asking for help, it shows incredible like maturity on your end to recognize that you need help in some regard. And it's totally okay. It's okay to ask for help, and in fact, you're encouraged to do so. I said that you guys were special. I'm gonna pull another 2 of these. I'm just feeling like there's more to this. Yeah. Whatever it is that you're asking about, the key to it really is bringing in another person to bounce ideas off of, because time, oh, I love this. Okay, so like time is on your side. You've got the whole world. The world card came out, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. And then you also got awakening, change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause. So you guys are like in this mode of the Hanged Man, you know, and feeling stuck. But once you ask for help with this friendship, you know, the people in your life, trusting that you're never alone, you've got the world, a brilliant success, you know, something that is really going to make positive change. And I don't know if you can see it, but the card numbers are 21 and 12. So they're, you know, a reflection of each other. It's just such a beautiful synchronicity. I'm glad that I pulled these cards. Okay, last card for you guys is a financial card from the Angels of Abundance deck. So if you specifically asked about a financial question, then this is for you. If you didn't, that's okay. The message is still for you. So let's see what the final message is. This says, visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. Beautiful. Oh, I just knew this was going to be special. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Shine divine. Bye guys. All right, welcome lucky number 7. I'm really excited to get started for you guys. The crystal that you guys picked is this moldavite. It's a really teeny tiny piece, but it's there. So that is a certain like synchronicity message for at least some of you that are very connected to moldavite. All right, so let's get into it. The answer to your yes or no question is: know that you can walk away with confidence. Some of you have been wanting to walk away from something, wanting something to end, but you've been scared and holding yourself like in because you're afraid of what the other side is going to look like. You're afraid. It's like some of you are really stuck in the like better, the devil you know kind of thing, where at least in the situation that you're in right now, you're familiar with and you know the good and the bad of it, but know that you can walk away with confidence. The thing that's on the other side is going to be even better for you. The grass will be greener over there, and there is something worth walking away from. Like, it's worth walking away from. And Spirit really wants you to recognize that the confidence is what's going to help change the outcome. So let's pull some more cards and see what other message there is for us in regards to this answer that we have here. Ooh, you guys get 4 cards instead of the 3. Okay, 2 of Spring. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. You have worked so hard, and because of that, everything that you've learned and everything that you have experienced is going to help carry you into the next thing. And what you have been trying to manifest is on its way in, and as long as you're doing it with that confidence, with that belief, smooth sailing, it's going to work out. Awakening, change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause, and action. For some of you, it really has been hard to be where you're at because you just feel so stuck there. But Spirit is encouraging you to shift the perspective a bit and realize, no, like, I really have worked so hard. And because of that hard work, I've gained so much knowledge and experience that I'm now walking away from it with confidence. Princess of Winter. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. This is one of those things where walking away might initially feel bad, like people might not react as well as you'd like them to. It's going to be hard to hear, but ultimately it's going to bring about positive change. 6 of Winter. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times. Traveling or relocating. For some of you, especially with that travel, walking away from confidence or walking away with confidence is you like literally moving, like getting out of where you've been for however long and knowing that like where you move to, you will find that positive change, you'll find that success, and it's safe to walk away from. Whatever you've built in the meantime, again, it's important for you to recognize the hard work that you've put into it and recognize that through that hard work, you have really gained so much. But it doesn't mean that you have to stay there forever. You're allowed to experience new things and, get out of whatever you've been doing for so long. I really feel like for some of you, this is very much about like a physical location. Either like a job or just like a hometown. Like you are meant to be somewhere else, but it's going to require a bit of a perspective shift that you're not really losing anything, because again, going back to this, the hard work you've put into it has set you up with like skills or experience that are now going to help manifest the next best thing for you. Mother, Father, God, and take charge and action. You're really being encouraged to like make the decision to go, whatever it is. Make the decision that you've spent enough time, you've learned all that you can learn, and now it's time for a new shift in perspective. It's time to, you might disappoint a couple of people, but ultimately positive changes are on their way when you take charge and action. You are the leader of your own life. You are the one in charge. And Mother, Father, God, this is just a reminder that though you are in charge, you do have the full support of Mother, Father, God. And also this change is going to be a very spiritual experience for you. It's really going to heighten and grow you spiritually. This is really powerful. Like, I feel, compared to the other messages, this feels very powerful. Like, you are very powerful. You are very powerful, and you're playing small, and it's time to move on. It's time to walk away with confidence. Okay, so for the final message, this is Angels of Abundance cards for any finance questions that you had. If you asked a finance question, if you didn't, that's okay. The message is still for you. These are just specifically about finance. So what is the final message? This one. Savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 8, my final card of the day. I'm so happy that you're here. Let's get started. You guys picked the card with the blue tiger's eye on it. Very cool little crystal. I love blue tiger's eyes, so. All right, the answer to your yes or no question is yes, only if you have full trust in the others involved. Okay, so for those of you that have asked a question that involves other people, the answer is yes, as long as you can trust the people involved. For those of you that have asked a question that doesn't really involve other people, just recognize that there's always people involved in some way, because you are not just alone on an island. You're not an island. There's always people around. And so it might be beneficial for you to take a moment to think through how other people might be involved. It also could be energetically. I'm getting that for some of you, this is going to be more of a specific message for some of you, but for some of you, if what you've asked about is a very solo thing, but you've shared it with someone else, just make sure you can trust that person. I'm not saying to be paranoid about that person, but I am saying make sure that you can trust whoever it is that you're telling people about. Sometimes we will have these big ideas of things we want to do, and we make the mistake of sharing them with lots of people. And unfortunately, there are some people who don't always have your best interest at heart, and they let like their ego, jealousy get in the way, and energetically they're going to send out some bad vibes because in their heart they don't really want you to succeed because it makes them feel bad, which is not, it shouldn't be your concern. But just know that, like, if you are going to be sharing your plans or your thoughts about whatever it is that you've asked about, make sure that you can trust them. For some of you, it's really important to be a little bit more selective about who you're giving information to. For the others of you that are involved with other people, just make sure you can trust them. If you're feeling a little iffy on someone, sit with it. Like, invite your guides, ask specifically, like, can I trust this person? And then trust your instinct on it. And also ask if there's someone else that you do feel you can fully trust, ask them and see what their feelings are on it, because sometimes we're too close to it. You know what I'm saying? But the answer is yes. Just make sure you can trust whoever's involved. But let's also look and see what other messages we have. 6 of Spring. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. Yeah, whatever this is, it's gonna be good. Feels very positive, and the people involved, they need to have your trust. The Sun. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. You guys have got it. You guys have got it. This is amazing. 6 of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money. Borrowing wisely. Or repaying a debt. I also feel like that is also about some of the people that are involved in what you've asked about, especially if it's regarding money. If you're lending money to someone, it can be kind of tricky, but in this regards, it does feel like the payment is going to come back to you as long as right now in this moment, you have a good instinct about it. You feel good about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see. What other message do you have for us? I'm just feeling very positive. Like, this one feels very straightforward compared to, like, some of the other ones. This one is very straightforward. The answer is yes, but only if you have full trust in those that, yeah, trust your intuition and downloads. Like, you have the ability to trust in yourself to know whether or not you can trust in others. It is important too, if you are feeling kind of iffy, to check in with someone else. But for the most part, trust your intuition with what it is, and you'll know. Take a step back. It's okay to take time to feel it out, feel out the others that are involved to really get a good sense. And if you do feel like you can't trust someone in the situation, it's okay to take a pause. It's okay to set back for a moment and re-examine so that you will know how to better move forward. But regardless, you've got this really amazing energy that's coming in, but it is going to require you to tap into your intuition. And if you need to take a step back, take a moment to reassess. It's okay to do that. It's not going to throw off the energy of it. Okay, so for those of you who asked a financial question, I'm going to pull an Angels of Abundance card for you. If you didn't ask about finance, that's okay too. The message is also for you. It's just this is specifically about finances. What financial message do you have for those that picked number 8? I feel the energy for you guys too is very fast paced, and the only thing I would suggest is before you make a real big decision, if you're asking about a real big decision, take a moment to step back and make sure that whoever's involved you can really trust. And if you feel like you can't trust them, it's okay to slow down a little bit to work out what needs to be done in that situation. Because you guys really feel hyped up, amped up for whatever this is, which is good. Don't get me wrong. And it's gonna work out. You've got really incredible energy coming in. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Shine divine. Bye, guys.